We're gonna see if we can catch anything on the plopper today. How's it going, everyone? I'm back. It's a beautiful spring day here in Minnesota. It's May 23rd today. Usually by now I'd be bed fishing some bass, but we had a really late spring this year. Kind of a cold front the past few days, so I've seen a couple beds fanned out, but nothing's sitting on them. So instead of bed fishing, we're gonna throw the plopper around here today. I paddled my way over here to this little bay here, hoping to find some pike or maybe some largemouth back here. The water's still a little bit cool and warming up. It should be a couple degrees warmer back here in the bay. Bass like to spawn back here, and the pike like to come back here and chase the panfish and bait fish around. So we might find something willing to come up and smash that plopper back here today. We'll toss it around for a bit, see if we can catch anything. That bird dive bombing over there, that's a good sign. That means there's some bait fish back here. Birds are back here feeding. There should be some fish back here feeding too. Not quite sure what the water temp is. Feels like high 50s. I left my fish finder in my truck this time. Didn't really think I'd need it back here. I was fishing shallow water here today. Just wait for a big pike to come up and smash that thing when I've got it about 3 feet from the kayak. Scare the crap out of me. See that? There was one. He definitely showed some interest in that plopper, didn't he? Well, that's what I needed to see right there. That gives me motivation that we're gonna catch something on that plopper today. There we go. I thought I saw something chasing that plopper. Sure enough, mean old Mr. Pike came up and said hello. He's not as big as I thought he was. I thought that was a monster. We'll get the net out for him still. That's not a bad pike. Come here, bud. All right. Look at that. Oh, get back in there. First one of the day. I'll probably have to retie that leader. He's got it all wrapped up in his mouth, but yeah, it's not a bad fish. Nice, healthy looking pike on the plopper. All right, come here, bud. All right, I got that fish unhooked. First one of the day on the plopper. Man, how exciting is that when a nice pike comes up and smashes that topwater. Awesome. We'll let him go and see if we can find another. Had to give my leader a quick look after landing that fish. He had my line wrapped up in his mouth a little bit, but That fluorocarbon I'm using for a leader barely has a scratch on it, so no need to retie yet. We'll keep tossing that plopper around. So the reason I am using fluoro instead of a steel leader is because when I'm fishing topwater, I really like that fluoro. It actually floats between the lure and the braid. It doesn't sink down in front of the lure like a steel leader will. Sometimes that'll spook the fish. It can affect the action of your lure too sometimes. So what I'm using for that is Daiwa J Fluoro 50 pound. Basically what I do here is I just tie a Palomar knot there at the front of the lure. Then I'll give it maybe 6 to 8 inches, and then I tie an Albright knot here to connect the fluoro to the braid. I'll do it in that order. It's a lot easier to keep that leader the length you want by tying that Albright knot second. Like I said, we're throwing the plopper. I've got the 75 size perch color. I'll show you guys the rest of my setup real quick. I've got 30 pound Power Pro Super Slick V2 braid for a main line. Daiwa Zillion reel. I really love these reels. They've got that clicking drag. And then the St. Croix Bass X rod, the 6'6" medium heavy power fast action. All right, we've got one pike in. Let's keep throwing that plopper around. We'll see if we can find another. See that bird just dive bomb up there? Yeah, I'm not the only one fishing out here today. I'm pretty much just working my way around this bay. I've been out here almost an hour now. I've just made it back to where I paddled into here from, so I made one lap. Had one follower, got one in the net. It's not non-stop action. We got to work for them a little bit, but I am just happy to get on some topwater action. Might pick up a little bit this afternoon too if it warms up, if that sun stays out. Might get a few more fish moving on into here. What do we got here? Oh, there's a bass. Come here, come on over here to this side. Come on up here, you. Oh, I can do that over the side of the kayak. Must be a male getting ready to spawn here. Hey. There we go. Second one of the day on the plopper. A little largy this time. Yeah, I wasn't sure if these guys would be willing to hit the top quite yet. I think the water temp is only in the high 50s out here. Looks like another largemouth. Yep. The bass are starting to bite. Seems a little nicer than that last one. Alright, I'm just gonna play it safe and hold you over the side, bud. Get that one first. And that one. Actually, that one might be a female. She's got a big old belly on her. Nice largie. Second one of them on the plopper. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he's still chasing it. right back over there. Gotcha that time. Oh, that's a nice pike. That feels like a big pike. Oh, maybe it just got me wrapped up all weird. What's going on here? No. All right, got a pike, side of salad. Oh. I hate pike fishing. I'm just kidding. I love it. But I hate it when they do that. All right, I got that fish unhooked. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me getting that plopper untangled from my net. Take a quick look at that guy. Yeah, I missed him the first time. Threw that plopper right back over there and he crushed it. Yeah, he's bleeding a little bit. He kind of got hooked in the gill there, but I think he'll be just fine. Oh, something just hit my plopper. Sure as heck it did. I had like a spider or something crawling on my neck there. I looked away for a second. I missed the first strike. Oh, that looks like a nice pike. It's right over in that same area where I had one chase my plopper up earlier. I wonder if it's that same fish. Might be. Come on up here, you. All right, nice and easy now. Did not want you getting all tangled up like that last one did. Nice and easy. Got that plopper back. Yeah, it's a nice pike. They're all just nice and fat and healthy looking. All right, pike number 3 on the Whopper plopper. They are absolutely crushing that thing today, and I'm having a blast catching them. Off he goes. Yeah, I hope I got that first little swat at it on camera. I felt something crawling up my neck, so I don't know, I might have looked away. Didn't quite see what that was, but I'm thinking it was a pike. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice pike. I'll lift my anchor up so he doesn't get caught up in there. Oh no! Oh! Crap. Oh, I'm bummed I lost that big pike. Can't end the day like that. I'll probably sit down here at this end for about an hour. Hopefully I can hook into him again. That was by far the biggest one I've seen so far today. That was probably a high 30s fish. Oh, he just came up and chomped that plopper. Well, there's a little consolation prize, I guess. pry out the foot out. Wah, wah, wah. That one's not nearly as painful though. I wanted that big pike. There we go. What do we got here? It kind of looked like a bass, but I'm not sure. Yep, it is a bass. Hey, it's a decent one too. Come here, you. Gotcha. All right. What's that now? 3 bass, 3 pike? Yeah, we'll take a look at that one with the front camera too. Can't let these bass feel discriminated against. Oh, there we go. That's a big one. That might be that fish that I lost earlier. I'm not sure if he is or not. He doesn't look quite as big as that one. And he's all wrapped up in my line here. All right, come here now. I think I'm gonna try to get these hooks out of the way. We'll get that untwisted. There we go. All right, I got the hooks out of the way. I'll take a quick look at that fish. What is that, pike number 4 today? I'm not sure if that's that same one that I lost, but I tell you what, that sure takes the sting away from losing that one earlier. Yeah, it's a nice pike. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for today's trip. It's about that time for me to paddle back to my truck. I'm really glad we were able to finish off the day with that last quality pike though. It took most of the pain away from losing that big one earlier. Either way though, it's been a great day of fishing out here. We caught a whole bunch of pike and a few bass back here in this bay. All of them on that Whopper plopper. Yeah, it was nice getting on some topwater action again. I know I went over all my gear earlier in the video, but I'll leave links for everything I use in the video description down below. It's a good way to help support my channel by using those links. I get commission off any sales I bring in. So it puts a few bucks in my pocket to spend on fishing tackle or to fill up my gas tank so I can get out here to places like this. So I just want to say thanks. I really appreciate the support I get from you guys. I couldn't do it without you. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the day out here on the water. I sure did. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.